Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the chosen and the elect. Amari Azabat out of the GMS Dallas camp. And I'm going to entitle this lesson here, I Can't Wait Till the Lord Come Back. All right. And, this just remind me of conversations, you have with the fellow Israelite foreigners, which are, everyday people, the ones who know that they're Israelites, but, don't have 100% doctrine. Also the ones who don't know that they're Israelites. And, they always calling upon the Lord saying that, hey, I can't wait till he come back. But at the same time, don't know him. They don't even know his name. They still believing in Caesar Borgia, white man Jesus. Okay. You even have, Israelites who know that they're Israelites, but still not calling on the correct names, not teaching the correct doctrine. All right, leading our people astray and not being watchmen. All right, so we're gonna get into go right into it to Joel the 2nd chapter. All right, let's get that. This is Joel chapter 2, and better yet, I even start from verse 1. Okay, this is Joel chapter 2. Salakia, chapter 2 and verse 1, and it reads, blow ye the trumpet, okay? It reads, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. All right? And this is what, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans aren't prepared for, all right? You see? First, you have to, take heed first, okay? Because when the word is given out to you, the first thing our people do, when the word is given out to them, they just want to find fault, all right? But, we're going to get into a precept to break this down because, a lot of our people, they don't want to listen to the prophets because something has to be done. There has to be change, okay? You can't continue to be that same nigger or that wicked person that's been walking amongst the congregation of the dead, all right? You still want to continue to do things like, the law is done away with, live your life the way you want it, do as thou wilt, okay? You see? So we're going to go ahead and get Ezekiel. Let's grab that precept. Let's get that in Ezekiel. The 33rd chapter. All right. Ezekiel 33. In verse 5, and it reads, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. All right. Let me see if that's where I want to start for. Yep. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood should be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. So this is the reason why you have the prophets out there on the highways and byways, okay, preaching, the downfall of this kingdom, all right, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and Babylon the Great, all right, because, we are the true Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but, we've been walking around in the earth, in the congregation of the dead, not having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now that the prophets are here, this word is, you have the truth now. that breath of life that was given to Adam. It's here now, okay? So that's what's going to be able to deliver your soul in the day when the Lord returns. Because, again, that's what everyone always say. Man, I can't wait till the Lord return, okay? Verse 6, and it reads, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. And this is why we have to go out on the highways and byways and do what Yahweh Shah commanded us to do, okay? In Isaiah 58:1, all right? To let our people know and tell them about, our transgressions and iniquity, okay? Because, you sinning upon sin, eating all of the wrong foods, the unclean foods, all right? Breaking all the laws willingly, okay? So the law, statutes, and commandments bring correction. Although they bring correction, you're not going to have it unless you have faith in Yahweh Shah. And that's who is coming back to return, all right? And that's the day of the Lord when he come back and return for vengeance. But when he come back, he's going to come back and it's going to be darkness, okay? And what is that darkness going into? I don't want to move too fast, but, our people, you're going to be taken away, as it says here. If you don't, take heed to what the prophets are saying, with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that sword is going to take you away in your iniquities, okay? So the prophets out here are blowing the trumpet. And what is that that trumpet that's being blown? Okay, that's this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, these scriptures, these prophecies, all right? You see? And also, you have to repent and be ye converted, according to Acts, chapter 3, verse 19. You see? Or if not, then the blood will be on our hands for not giving you the warning, because there's a lot of bloodshed that's coming. You see? Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. And that's what we out here do, is to warn you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true Hebrew Israelites. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them for me. All right? So this is what Joel, the second chapter, is going into. Blowing the trumpet unto Zion and sounding the alarm. All right? Okay? So verse 2, and it reads, and this is the main point that I wanted to get into. I didn't really want to go deep into this, but, our people, they don't understand, and I'm speaking only to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the chosen and elect, who have faith in Yahweh Shah through his death, burial, and resurrection. All right? This is the reason why we have this grace period. It's because of his death, burial, and resurrection. He rose again, and we're going to be just like him, Lord willing, and we those men. We're going to have those new bodies. That's the second covenant. That's what we're trying to make it to. That's what we're trying to get delivered from, is this destruction that's coming toward this place. All right? Verse 2, and it reads, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds. All right? And of Salakia, let me read that over. Verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. All right? So, and what this is going into is Isaiah the 13th chapter, okay? Let's get that precept real quick. Isaiah 13. All right. We'll start from verse 4. All right. And it reads, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, Okay. A tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together, the Lord Yahweh of hosts mustered the host of the battle. So this is what's getting ready to take place, okay? You know, war is about to take place, all right? You know, these heathens and 2/3 of our people, you know, going to get caught in that bloodshed that we just read in verse 1 in Joel, the 2nd chapter, all right? That blood is going to be required from the sword, all right? And that nuclear thermal heat, okay, from those ICBM missiles. Verse 5, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation, which is his righteous anger, to destroy the whole land, all right? So this is what's coming, you know, toward this place, all right? And I'm going to skip down to verse 9, and it reads, well, really this is going into verse 3 of Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. Behold, because this is what we're getting into, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right? And who are sinners? Who was the law, statutes, and commandments given to? You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? So this is the reason why you must repent, and the warning that's given out from the prophets, because if not, we're going to read it again, verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh. Oh, I can't wait till the day of the Lord get here. I can't wait till the Lord come. So the question is, you know, what's in it for you? All right? Go ahead. Verse 9 again. Okay? I think something was going on with my phone where it muted. Salakia. And it reads, behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, and to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right? And that's what's going to happen to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans if you don't take heed to the word. Okay? Let's go back to verse 2. Okay? Let's get yeah, I just read 13 and 9. So, you know, that's pretty much it on that. You know, our people, we really believe that, you know, that we really want to see Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai come, you know, in this dead state of mind that we're in, okay, as a people, a nation. And the chosen and the elect, you know, they're going to take heed. Those are the watchmen, all right? And, you know, the sincere sisters, okay, and brothers, you know, that's taking heed, you know, Lord willing, we those men, we're going to be saved out of it, all right? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rahah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the chosen and the elect. Shalom.